Hello everyone, so in this video we're going to see the if and if else in R. I have my Rstudio. I'm going to come here and click on R script, and then I'm going to come here and write if in R, and we're going to start with a simple if. At the beginning I'm going to declare a variable called x, and I'm going to assign the value number 10 in it, and then I'm going to write if x greater than 5, I want you to, now I'm going to open this curly bracket because I'm going to write the statements. Make sure to write the curly bracket, okay? I'm going to write print, and I'm going to print that number is greater than 5. So I'm going to come here, and I'm going to, before I run it, let me show you that x has the value of 10, and if x, which is 10, greater than 5, print the number is greater than 5. I'm going to come here and click run or control enter. The code was executed, which is the purple color, and the white color is the statement, which is number is greater than 5, which is obviously 10 is greater than 5. But if I change the 10 to make it 4, and we know the 4 is not greater than 5, it's actually the opposite, it's smaller than 5, this line shouldn't be executed because the condition wasn't met. So I'm just gonna come here and I'm gonna run it, and you guys can see this time the code was executed, but the statement wasn't executed. Actually, the code wasn't executed. I mean, the Rstudio, the console, it actually prints the code and prints the answer if it was applicable. Here before we had the code and the answer, but this time nothing was printed because this condition didn't met. So this, whatever comes after it, it won't be executed. So in this case I'm going to do something called if and then else. So I'm gonna write x smaller than dash 15, which is the value of x gonna be 15, and I'm gonna type if x is greater than 0. Come here and the curly bracket. I want you to print x is positive number, else now where's the ending? Here's the ending, but it should be, this should be here and this would be here. Yeah, print x, sorry, quotation mark for the statement, is negative number. Let me just show you the syntax. Remember the syntax, guys. I'm gonna scroll this one down. So at the beginning we have x that has the value of 15. If x was greater than 0, then print this statement. There is a quotation here, so it's gonna be printed that the x is a positive number. Else, which means anything else than this, which means if it's gonna be smaller than 0, print x is a negative number or a minus number. Okay, here after the if and the statement, you open the curly bracket, sorry, open the curly bracket, and then you finish the curly bracket and you put whatever the statement you have for the first statement, which is if. The else is another statement, which is actually here the opposite of this number. Let me just show you. I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna run it. So before I run it, let's just make clear that the x value is actually 15, and if 15 is greater than 0, print x is positive number. So this will be executed. Once this will be executed, this won't be executed because the condition was met. If you remember the diagram in the control flow of the if and else in the presentation, the previous video, you will know what I mean. Because this condition was met, this will be printed, but this won't be printed because this else is actually the opposite of this one. So I'm gonna run it now, and you guys can see that the first one will be, see, x is a positive number because x value is actually 15. Even if you put million, it's going to be the same. X is a positive number. See, here's the million, here's the 15. They're positive number and they are positive number. Once I put any negative number, let's say minus 255, this is the dash, which is the assignment operator. These two are assignment operator. This is the minus 255. Now, is minus 255 greater than 0? You run it, it's going to tell you that x is a negative number. Why? Because if x is greater than 0, you print this one. R came and saw that x actually is minus 255. So this statement did not meet, so this was ignored. And then went back to the else, which is the opposite of this one, which actually it was actually smaller than 0. That's why this was executed. So else is the opposite of this one. It's in the context itself. If this, else. Okay, I hope this was clear. So this is the if else, and this is the if. Obviously, you can come here and save it as if and if else, and you will see that it's appeared here. See you in the next video.